The beauty of this Dvoretsky Endgame Manual is the fact that sometimes at the end of a chapter he shows some strange things that happened in real games between top players. Obviously not today's top players, maybe players from 100 years ago, but they were really good. And the difference is that while today the top player can outplay the players of 100 years ago because of opening theory, for what regards the endgame, that's not really true. Why? Because the endgame existed also 100 years ago, and they were also studying it 100 years ago. So the top player of a period were really working hard in trying to understand how to win. In this case, black to move, okay? Black can win, so I don't know, it's a kind of more complicated than the usual. You need to do the right choice. Unfortunately, black player made the wrong choice. So you would get your little clock, try to put it there and think for 10 minutes in this case, or 3 minutes, whatever you want. Then you write down all the lines, and then you will start the video again and see if you got it right or not. Okay? Oops! I broke it already. That's interesting. Okay, sorry. Okay, I guess I need to repair my sand clock because strangely it lost the glue, maybe. Whoa. Okay, so this was a game between Yates and Tartakover, and it was played in Bad Homburg in 1927. Tartakover made a mistake. What did he make a mistake for? He played this move because he thought he would enter a kind of pawn endgame that he won. But he made a mistake, right? Because after AB, no? AB, King B2, King C4, King A3. And now the move by black is B2, right? But white doesn't take, because if you take, he takes here, he gets the opposition, right? So you don't want to take, you want to do this. He missed this move when he traded off the queen. Now this is move 5, so in the endgame clearly you need to be able to visualize more than 5 moves, okay? For example, now he plays this, you play this. If he plays this, it's stalemate. If he takes, you take back, and you have the opposition, right? So he does this, tack, tack, boom, once more, right? What can you do here? Okay, this was a very interesting endgame, but look, in reality, black could have won. And you say, what? Black could have won? Oh, show me, show me. Let me show you. Okay, it's possible to play this, but probably the move that wins should be this Queen C3. And after Queen C3 there is, for example, Rook takes B5, King C6, B takes this, and here. And after this, black should be able to win. Now, the problem is that you need to be able to win. You will take this because this will fall down, right? But you need to be able to win against the rook. And I tell you, this is not an easy thing, because I played this type of endgame with just a rook against a queen, and I counted the move. I wrote it religiously all, and I put on my score sheet when I would reach move 50. And my opponent, in the end, because he was also short of time, he wasn't able to win. He didn't see how to give me the checkmate, he didn't see how to actually win. Well, of course, if it was a computer would really win you. But against human is different. It's not so easy, okay? And not only. Also, when a grandmaster plays it against a computer, so a grandmaster has the queen, the computer has the rook, often some grandmasters are not able to win right away. I think one famous grandmaster to whom was this kind of test made was Shirov. And I think the owner of ChessBase made him play against Fritz, and Shirov couldn't win. Then that night he stayed up all night long thinking about it, and in the morning he was able to beat the computer with a queen versus rook. Honestly, I played it and I don't know if I'm able to win, because if you are a good defensive, it will be difficult. At a certain point you will reach a position that is something like this, no? And then you must find the right move in order to kill the rook without going into a stalemate, right? Because, for example, if he plays this, it's stalemate. If he instead take with a queen, it's over. So sometimes, you need to think and see what happens against a human, because humans are not computers, right? I hope you enjoyed this endgame that was called a tragic comedy because Tartakover didn't win, and he had the skill to win differently from me. Thank you very much for watching, and eventually I hope one day you will enjoy this book by yourself. Thank you.